is episode 36 of the Wheels Blues podcast. What the hell is going on?
Nice.
What's going on?
Nice.
Actually, yeah, that did sound good.
Yeah, it did. Well, fuck. You know, there wasn't a hell of a lot until I heard that. Now I've got a raging erection.
Oh, no, those are the wrong ones. As we transition back into the...
I don't know how Tyson does it. Whatever.
That's good stuff.
You know, I had the sound set up
It's all good.
properly before.
Well, I'm at Eric _83, and who else? Who else is here?
Who else is here?
I'm at Skweeed, SKW, and it's pleasant to be here. It's warm and cozy, and compared to the outside, which is
Frigid.
and inhospitable.
Yeah, winter can go fuck itself.
Well, it's not winter yet, so you can't blame it on that.
Well, at least this coldness will bring it. Wait, who else is sitting here?
Yeah, who else is here?
I'm at Money Wheels. As usual, I'm sitting here. 'Cause I'm not allowed to leave my house because you fucking people won't put on a mask.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, so hopefully the cold keeps all those fucking idiots in that have, like, skyrocketed our COVID cases in the last week.
Skyrocketed.
Yeah, big.
Like, what, from fucking 7 to 20?
Yeah, I think it is at it's at 20 now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's at.
Oh, yeah, there's like 7 or 8 cases out at the lodge.
Yeah, well,
Just-
I heard. Yeah,
And
I
that
heard
was on top of the, 11 or the 9 we had? And then the baby shower. There's a...
Oh, God, yeah, the Filipino super spreader.
I was really hoping the baby shower and the JPL thing were the same thing.
No.
No, those are separate outbreaks. Well, let's be real, though. Like, there's no surprise that there was an outbreak at the lodge, really.
Yeah, no, you can't be surprised at all. Because that's what they do. They spread disease. Has been since I think I learned that fact. I had been in this town for 5 minutes. And they're like, don't go to the lodge, man.
Don't do that. Don't.
And I was like, why? What's out there? And they're like,
Herpagonosyphilis.
pestilence. That's what's out there.
A blight on human
We
health.
go to the Athabee, we're fine. No, you're
No.
not, sir. No, you're not.
Not on a
wanna-
Sunday night.
You want to get a ride with me back to the lodge? Oh, damn, girl. I just remembered I work in the morning. See ya.
I really do, but I only get one, so I can't. Sorry.
Good time.
Yeah, that's fucked up. So yeah, we're but we're being safe here at Wheels Blues.
We are.
We're also we're being safe. I don't know where I was gonna go there.
Hands have been washed, sanitized. We're good.
Ish. No, I do a deep scrub when I get off work.
Yeah.
I need to get that fucking onion dough smell.
I gotta say, no, not working in restaurants. Last year and a half, I don't miss the smell of onions.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't-
not at
you
all.
Smell like it's so weird. I smell like you smell all the time of food, whether you shower or not.
Yeah, it was worse working at Subway because then you just smell like that fucking bread breaking.
Oh man, yeah.
Bread.
Katie used to get off
I
work.
like the bread.
Yeah, you like it until you
It's-
fucking smell like it 24 hours a
Yeah.
day.
Also, not bread, according to Ireland. Not bread.
Yeah, I did read that.
Yeah, no, it's not bread anymore.
It's closer to a donut now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I believe that.
Yeah, like a pastry
Yeah.
because of the sugar content.
Whatever, Ireland. You don't have sugar.
Can I get a cold cut combo on Italian herb and brown sugar?
You mean the honey oat, right?
Yeah, the honey oat. Yeah, fuck. So besides, fucking horrible virus coming barreling down on us, how is everything else going?
I've had a good week until probably about Wednesday when I started hearing about all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then, I'm a little more on edge
Yeah.
now, but, it is what it is. Got to kind of live your life and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Like not leave or
Yeah.
socialize with anyone but us cool cats.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan.
Nothing wrong with that.
So yeah, this is my social now.
Yeah.
This is my circle of people.
Dude, I do stuff and this is still the only people I talk to. That little chat. I think the only thing that really bothers me about this outbreak is goddamn paint night got canceled. I was so looking forward to going back to those.
Yeah, I would have probably attended that as well.
Yeah. Did you go to a lot before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah. Fuck, it's fear. It's a crippling and anxiety fear of going to one of those things.
I have that about things that I'm not good at. Like if I can't do something well or at least competently, I'm
Yeah. Well, yeah, but going there, like I personally, when I went there, I was just like, I kind of rediscovered that I enjoy creating shit, even if I don't always enjoy the end product. It was a really, I don't know, the first one I went to, I was just like, how the fuck have I not been doing this? Because like being guided along, it kind of alleviates a lot of the anxiety for myself.
Tutorials
anyway.
are definitely the way to go, I think, if you're not as artistically gifted as, say, Carly.
Yeah, or even like Katie. I mean, those.
Yeah.
No.
Definitely. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, she's fucking super talented. But yeah, no, I would have loved. Didn't she do them Zoom? Didn't she do like a video?
She was a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be harder to do it that way though.
I think so. Like a bit of a pain in the ass. You have to have a setup, basically, right?
Yeah.
Again, downward mounted camera, and which I assume she just kind of taped her phone to something.
Yeah,
But
She probably has like a laptop or like a computer.
you just tape the laptop up above what you're doing.
No, you can share your screen, and then she'll just like, I guess she'll stand at her easel or whatever, and it'll be like Bob Ross. It'll be like a Bob Ross show.
Yeah, that would have been maybe. You want to, but you want something high quality for something like that. I think. I don't think you'd want to be using a laptop camera. Like, see this fine detail? Shit, no.
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah. Fuck.
No,
Reminds me of like math. Doing math in school.
and all the little details of the math.
No, it's just like I just fucking suck at math. So it's like fucking.
Okay.
A quiz would come, and all I would hear is like the fucking like everybody just be quiet. You just hear like everybody's fucking pencils scribbling and you know, and this, and I'm just sitting there like I don't even know my name to write on this.
You're looking around like, why isn't anyone else not doing this?
Nobody else is having a crippling panic attack right now.
and now you're dividing pizzas into slices.
Yeah, but I'm not fucking doing an equation to get there, bud.
I know.
Thank God there's calculators out there. Not that I even fucking use
Thank
them or anything
God.
like that, but fuck, man, yeah.
It's just-
Paint night and math. Paint night and grade like 8 math. They're just like, I'd rather drown.
What? Just that's it. End of sentence.
Yeah, I'd rather
fucking
drown. I'd rather drown.
Don't quote me in attribute one. Our fact checker can check this, but I'm pretty sure that kids have to have calculators now in math class.
Yeah, dude, we had to have
Yeah.
we had to have calculators in high school and shit.
Did you like?
Yeah.
Like during.
Yeah, dude,
testing,
because you're using fucking like equations and formulas
You didn't
and
have
shit.
to like show your work and just do it. Like,
Yeah, you had to show your work.
Well, then what the hell are they giving you the calculator for?
I don't fucking know. I didn't go to school.
Because that's what we had. It was show your work. Don't use the fucking
I never had a
calculator.
fucking calculator.
Little did we know, everyone has a fucking calculator in their pocket at all times.
I fucking hated showing my work, man, because a lot of time, like when I do mental math, I'm not really thinking about the process. I can just kind of come to the answer, and I can't really describe how I come to it.
Yeah.
It was always like, show my work. But I know the answer, and I'm right, and it's right there. Why the fuck do you need to see how I got there? Because I don't know how I got there. I just got there.
Watch me solve the equation. That's me showing you the work. I'm working on
Okay,
it
you
while
see me?
watch.
All right, you see my look down and I write it. There you go. That's my work. It
But-
just
but, like-
goes, in and out.
But how would that work for like long division?
I don't know. I just do it in my head,
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair.
and I can't think of it. Like I can't, share the process. I just kind of, I can't explain how I do it. I just do
fair,
it.
that's
You know.
You're like the Thomas Edison of math. And you're like, no, you can't see this shit, man.
Yeah.
You see it when it's done.
Math magician, man. Can't see what's behind the curtain because I don't know how it works either.
Watch is how I make this remainder disappear. Yeah, fuck. It got so bad that I legit stole the teacher's fucking like the book, like the teacher's edition of the book. I'm not even shitting you, and I
Like high
fucking
school.
no, that was in grade 8.
Oh, wow.
I stole the book
Yeah.
and classic buffoonery. I fucking answered a question that wasn't on the test, and I fucked the shit up. And like I think it was like my dad had to come in and like they were like, "You still?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't steal no fucking book." And they're like, "Yeah, but you did." Fuck you! I'm out of here, man.
They're like, yeah,
And
you
yeah.
are. That's a 2-day out of school suspension.
So you got everything wrong, and then the one.
No, I got. So I mixed it in.
right,
So I got like a couple wrong. Like I did because I'm not a good person. Like I know how to fuck with you. Like I know how to do shit. But yeah, there was just like one question that for whatever reason was like left off of the fucking test, and I answered it, and they were like, they had me. It was like getting caught in the bank vault. Literally getting caught in the bank vault.
Fuck, bro, the door was just open.
Yeah, what? How did I get here? What? No. So like they went, like they searched my locker, and then there it is, of course, because I was just carrying it
Why did
around
you
with
throw
me.
that shit away?
Because he was using it to
Yeah,
fucking
I was
coast
using it
the
to
whole year.
cheat.
Once the test is done, you throw
Dude,
that
it's
shit
No,
for
away.
there's
the
more
entire
tests. It
year.
wasn't like the final exam. I had to
It was
fucking.
the whole book for the entire year.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
wow,
the
that's-
curriculum, like the whole this is your grade 9 math study.
That's awesome.
Because while I do know how to fuck with you in a sinister way, I don't think the entire process out. So you know what I mean. So almost like Sid said like a couple episodes ago, like where if we were gonna torment someone, we would take our time. Yeah. See, I would do the exact same thing, but I would do it like outside, like right in the open. Like I'm not thinking that far ahead. Like I'm literally in front of the police station, like. Whoa, what? No, I didn't murder him. He fell on those 9 bullets.
It just felt really odd.
If anything, I'm a first responder.
You were on the scene before it even happened.
Where were you?
That's terrific.
Yeah, fuck. So yeah, no, I was So yeah, math and fucking art, buddy. Crippling anxiety. I don't fucking like it at all.
Yeah, math's not my thing. I'm not a fan of math.
Yeah.
Like I'm super interested in math and science, but yeah, it's just those formulas and shit just don't make any sense to me.
No, it doesn't. 2x. Figure 2x of something. What the fuck does that mean? If you have 2x of wood, how fucking fast is the wind blowing? Like, fucking, like. It's like, I was actually trying to do the crossword at work yesterday. And I'm like, what did I say to the girl? I'm like, you know what's wrong with the crossword? It's pompous. Like 13 across, and it's like negates ? What the fuck? What do you mean? Like, what is that? What are we doing here?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, negating your enjoyment of the puzzle.
Yeah, no shit. It's like there's got to be a junior jumble in here somewhere.
I need that one that's like 10 across and 10 down, and half of them are blocks.
Yeah, you write answers in like really small in the corner because you're wrong, and
there's a connect the dot that gives you half the answer.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I did a fucking crossword once, and I got like half of them wrong, but they fucking worked. My friend's mom going, Sid, I don't think you're writing all these, but like they all fit.
Fucking fits.
Oh man.
Oh. Yes, fuck that shit. Fuck crosswords. Fuck elementary school math. Simple arithmetic. Fucking and no disrespect to Carly, but fuck art too, because I can't. I leave that to the Carlys and the Katies and the,
That's fair. That's probably a good plan. It is for the best to leave it to them.
Yeah, they're pros.
They are.
Yeah.
So speaking of pros, Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, buddy.
Pro.
Is he?
Is he a pro?
Is he pro?
I think he
He's
is.
a pro cosplayer.
A lot of people like him as Spider-Man, even though I could care less.
I don't think he has the gumption to play Nathan Drake, though.
It's a strong character.
It's a very strong
Yeah,
character.
but it's like baby Nathan Drake.
It doesn't matter. Did
Kind
you
of.
play Uncharted 3?
Yes.
He was a little fucking scummy street urchin.
Yeah, I know.
4.
No, 3. 3's
was-
got the one where he's like growing up and he's a kid thief and he
I think he
meets,
has flashbacks in both.
Sully.
Yeah. Oh, yes. You're right.
No, oh yeah, he's a kid in 4 too when he breaks
Yeah,
out of the
yeah,
orphanage. I
yeah,
forgot about
yeah,
that
yeah.
whole thing. Yeah, so like, I don't know, man. I don't know. He like looks the part because the fucking costume designer did a good
You
job.
should watch
but
you should watch The Devil All the Time.
I don't know what that is.
Should watch the what?
It's called The Devil All the Time, and Tom Holland is a scummy kid.
Like a junkie scummy kid or
He looks
ruffian thief?
Or like
kinda?
Newsies.
Well, it
That kind
is
of
set in like the 50s Midwest America. So yes, he's kind of newsies.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking like rednecky gangster kid.
I don't know. You know what? To be honest, I never cared for this fucking Uncharted movie since the beginning, though. So,
Really?
Yeah, no.
Yeah?
I did. What are your thoughts on that? I thought like you guys are probably a little into it.
I'm super into
I thought
it.
it was
Just
a cool picture. Like they're cool images for sure. and it definitely emulates the game, but so do a lot of like video game images.
It's hard to make a movie after like a video game. I mean,
I think people have done it, just not well for the most part. Like, even I watched that thing on George A. Romero's script for the original Resident Evil movie, which thankfully was denied because it sounds like absolute trash. But I wonder if that came out, it would have affected the Anderson verse, or if that would have still happened, because those movies are absolute fucking trash too. So maybe they would have been better. Because if he says that he's a fan and he makes a movie like that, then he's obviously not. So
I'm not as big a fan of Resident Evil as you, but isn't the first movie kind of similar to the game?
Okay, no,
it's not even a little bit. No,
it is.
then I'll just show my mouth.
Fair enough.
Apparently it happens in like a canonical alternate timeline or some shit. But fuck Paul W.S. Anderson. Except for Event Horizon, that
movie's rad.
Fucking dope as shit.
I think he made the first Mortal Kombat too.
Yeah, he did.
That movie's pretty dope.
It was awesome as a 13-year-old for sure.
did you like the Street Fighter movie with fucking Van Damme and fucking Raul Julia, whatever, what is his name? Raul Julia?
To you, it was a Wednesday.
Didn't that movie kill him? Did that movie kill Raul Julia? He died like right after that, didn't he?
He had cancer.
Oh, it wasn't from shock of the box office results of that travesty.
No, that probably expedited the process.
You know, they even made a fucking Street Fighter the movie, the game. And that's what it was called. Street Fighter the movie, the game.
Making him go to Bangkok for a shitty Van Damme movie while he's dying of cancer. Probably not a good career choice.
Well,
They got Van Damme to play an all-American soldier, too, which just cracked me up. I'm like,
All-American soldier.
Guile's like a fucking Yank extraordinaire.
man, I'm picturing like maybe like the Bronx, New York, like Guile. Wait, they say where he comes from, doesn't he?
Yeah, just USA, I think.
Yeah, just
That's
straight up.
Yeah, that's because it was only the country. Like, it was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
straight up, like, nationality. It wasn't specific.
Because he's got a look about him like, you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of fucking, God damn it. Not Ed Norton. Who's the other? In Saving Private Ryan, the fucking dude.
Matt Damon.
No. He like plays like the asshole.
Ed Burns.
Ed Burns. That's like Ed Burns could play fucking Guile in a movie, I
can see
think.
that for sure.
And that's exactly what I think. Like the Bronx, New York.
Yeah, I can see that.
Either that or he's like the all-American boy from like the fucking Midwest, like fucking, Kansas.
Channing Tatum could play a fucking good guy. I think.
Yeah.
No, but he'd have to be like a super douchey, like bro-y.
Just
frat
because I
guy.
know Edward Burns can do that accent, and if I was casting the movie, Guile would be from like straight up from like the Bronx, New York. Like he'd be born like just adjacent of Yankee Stadium.
He'd be right next to Captain America.
Is that where he's from? Is he from the Bronx?
Yeah, I think he's from Bronx. Yeah, he's from the Bronx. Yeah,
People hate him now.
Captain America.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Chris Pratt.
Why do people hate Chris
Oh, I
Pratt?
think he's like pro-life or something, and they fucking.
Oh,
Yeah, right?
Oh, really? Oh,
So people were like, fucking. I saw one. Somebody said it was like, you became nothing when you left Anna Faris. And I was like, Jesus Christ! Like, what a thing to say to somebody.
Whoa.
Fucking one dude. He was like, he told him that he bought his house for him because he saw all of his movies. So he thought that he could have an opinion about, what he's like. He was like, fuck you, dude, and who do you think you are? Dude, I bought your house by seeing all your movies, and now you do this to me. And I was like, wow, bro. Like,
Twitter is not a good place.
oh, it's a funny place. It's a funny place if you know how to use it as a tool.
It is. But just
Not for comedic relief. Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god, I love watching. So some dude who claimed to be the leader of Antifa was saying that he
Is it that 7-foot tall gas mask wearing dude?
I don't know who the fuck he is, but it was like the picture. It was like the dude, and he had like a driver's license machine, and the tweet was really like, it was like, oh, it would suck if somebody who had a troll mentality and had a fucking driver's license making machine and really hated Trump, was out on the loose, and then that's the picture. Like under it was somebody, and all it said was, "God is watching you." It's like, what does that even mean?
God, man. I actually follow God on Twitter. He's pretty
I
hilarious.
follow God on Twitter. He's a
pretty hilarious. He's
smarmy
pretty
fucking
hilarious.
asshole. Yeah.
Whoever's running that account, good job.
Yeah, fucking. See, I love Twitter. I love watch. I go for the comment. I'm that guy who puts the GIF up of the person eating popcorn, and I just sit back and. Some people like to watch the world burn.
I like the comedy, but when it's for like when people just tear people like the Chris Pratt thing, like he's just getting torn to shreds for that.
Do you think Chris Pratt gives a shit? I don't think Chris Pratt gives a shit.
I'm sure he does.
He does not. He's fucking Chris Pratt.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
he should be Indiana Jones.
Yep.
He could be Indiana Jones. He fucking could, and I'd pay to watch that.
Yeah, but they're gonna wheelchair Harrison Ford out again.
That's fine. That's fine too. That's fine too.
I hope not. He seems like a real fucking douche.
Why is Harrison Ford a douche?
Just seems like he's a douche.
He's a stoner. He just gets baked and flies his plate around.
9,000-year-old grumpy old man.
Yeah, but he smokes weed.
All he wants to do is eat pudding, watch Indiana Jones, and that's it.
And
fuck his 40-year-old wife.
Went to the castle run.
Didn't he get paid more than any other actor in the 5 minutes he was in that fucking new Star Wars movie?
That's fine. He's Harrison Ford.
So fucking what? $50 million for like a day of work? Fuck that.
Oh, wow.
Nah.
Wow.
Would you not take that money if it was offered?
I wouldn't demand that money because nobody just
Did he
went up
demand it? Do you think he demanded it?
100%. That's why they killed him off.
You better give me all that.
No, they killed him off because he wanted to be killed off.
Yeah, because he didn't want to come back for less than $500 million or some shit because he's an asshole.
Well, but you know the movie's going to make bank. Like, everyone's going to get paid.
Yeah, but everyone, like,
Harrison Ford's going in there saying, around your pockets? Is that
Yeah.
Is Robert Downey Jr. an asshole for the last... Because he got $100 million?
He's just an asshole, cuz.
Yeah.
But he's a lovable asshole. You know, where like he has his moments where like I see shit where like he gets upset at like like an interviewer.
Yeah.
And he's like, because he's a recovering drug addict.
Yeah, of course
right?
he is, yeah.
But he's a good fucking actor.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he makes me like the Marvel movies, and I'm not a Marvel guy. So
Yeah, that's right.
fucking speaking of movies. I was watching movies at work today because we were super dead, and I'm gonna drop a hot take here. I think The Lost World is better than the original Jurassic Park.
No.
Yeah. We got a high five. We got a taker.
I don't agree with that, but I like that. I like the last one.
I like the Lost World as well. I just the first Jurassic Park is just so iconic for me.
It is super iconic.
I can't. I've watched the original trilogy recently, and I'm just like, God, this it's so good.
Yeah. The first one's good.
I got a hot take. Jurassic Park 3 is awesome.
Yeah, no, that's not a hot take at all. I'm going to return that high five to you right there, sir. Yeah, fuck yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
The fucking satellite phone and the whatever that fucking dinosaur is.
Mosasaur or whatever. I don't think it's a mosasaur. No, it's
William
not.
H. Macy is like a little skeevy fucking...
Just a little piece of shit.
Yeah.
And Tia Leone. Oh.
Yeah, she is... Yeah. I always had a thing for
Tia Leone. Oh, yeah.
She's good looking. She's I mean, I guess you'll like her in about like 30, 40 years.
Right?
I like women of all ages.
Yeah? Yeah, you're down. Yeah? All of them?
Yeah. 18 and up. 18 and up. 18 and up. 18 and up.
18. That's a little low for
Yeah, that's super fucking...
18 and up. Justin will take whatever he can get as long as it's 80 and up.
How old is she? 69? Call me when she's 75.
Yeah, what do you think I am, a pedophile? Jesus.
Helen Mirren is a national treasure.
Who's not to who?
He just wants to get into her national treasure. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Was she a national treasure? I think she might have been.
I can't imagine such a refined older woman being in such a.
Dude, she's in like three of the Fast and Furious movies.
is she really?
Yeah, she's not that refined.
So you still respect her?
Is she in like the ones with The Rock, or is she in the ones like before?
Yeah, she's in the ones when they got The Rock. Yeah.
You think The Rock is maybe you're cutting your grass there a little bit?
I don't think
no, you don't think so. You should get at him.
I don't think so.
Hey.
The Rock's not gonna Twitter with me. He doesn't give a fuck about me.
He might. You say that. It's like, dude, on my original Twitter, Stone Cold called me a jackass.
You probably earned it.
Yeah, I did. It was like the like Texas was playing somebody in college football. This is like years ago, and he was saying something, and I made some stupid remark that he was tagged, and he was just like came back. It was like, oh, Stone Cold replied. It was like, you're a jackass.
You know he didn't say it like that.
You're a jackass. You some bitch. Look at this. Hey, look at this asshole on my Twitter phone.
That's awesome.
I got this guy on my smart gimmick. That's exactly how he talks, dude.
I would talk about the Undertaker calling me a jackass for like ever.
Yeah?
If that happened, yeah.
I mean, like he said, I kind of deserved it, so fucking...
You just got to earn those stripes there, Tiger.
Yeah, I got blocked by Trump on my fucking original one, too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Dude, he blocks everybody. Dropping blocks like he's dropping
I don't know how he has the
the
time.
employment rate.
Literally
What do you mean how he has the time? This guy, he's golfing all the time.
Dude, he's got time because he doesn't actually fucking do anything.
Yeah.
I just don't think he knows how to use
It's the
Twitter.
Senate.
Otherwise,
No, he knows how to
sending
fucking
messages.
use Twitter.
Does he?
He knows how to use Twitter. In fact, he proved it because I actually did end up watching that fucking farce debate last night.
Yeah.
But I think it was actually the town hall before that where he said they called him out for retweeting that fucking video of like that fucking white power or whatever fucking shit where like he retweeted this tweet of a fucking guy going like white power, vote for Trump, and he's like I don't know social media. You know, he's like I just retweet it. I retweet. It's a retweet. Like it's like no, you. So that's how I know he uses it. That's actually him. He's like I don't fucking know this shit. I see the video. I like the video. I retweet the video.
That's fair.
Okay, the fact that you like that video is enough to be like, well, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You're not. The sad thing is, that's convincing people to go, oh, yeah, okay, so he didn't mean it. He fucking
No, he
thinks
did mean it. Unless he's just throwing the retweets out. Like fucking, we shouldn't
Okay,
hand
well,
those
I don't
out.
know.
For free.
We should just start bombarding him fucking his Twitter with, hey, Prez, retweet this. And see if he fucking just retweets
See it, yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, if he retweets that, then I'll believe maybe he's an idiot and he just accidentally retweeted that. But until then, fucking he's a fucking racist piece of garbage.
You got to do that, but you got to do it between like 4 and 6 a.m. Eastern because you know he's doing like the morning shit tweets.
Oh, so like 12:30 at night. I
He
can
gets
do
up.
that.
Well, he gets up early as fuck, and
get
he's
up fucking
on the
early,
Twitter
yeah.
because you know he's taking his shit and fucking twittering.
Yeah, of course he is. Absolutely.
He also said one other thing that I have to point out that at first I laughed at, but then it just made me sad. Where he says, no one's done more for black people than me. And then he repeats, Donald Trump has done more for black people than any other president in American history. And then he says, with a possible exception to Abraham Lincoln.
Right, with a possible
exception.
Possibility.
And then 2 minutes later, he interrupts Joe Biden and starts saying, "You made an Abe Lincoln reference." And then Biden's like, "No, you said that you were Abe Lincoln," which was wrong.
Yeah,
but then Trump he's like, "I didn't say anything about Abe Lincoln." It's like you did.
Yeah,
You
he's a fucking
poor
fucking
Katie
goon,
sitting
man.
beside me last night, like.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm just like screaming. I was
Just
so tired.
literally shaking.
It was like video cocaine, and I was literally shaking. Like I was super tired, and I was like, I didn't even have the motivation to play like a video game, so I just put on the fucking debate and lie down. And like 2 minutes later, I'm sitting, like I'm pensive, like fucking believe this guy. Like fucking oh my god. So yeah, that country's just fucking gone down.
White blue collar America is gonna vote for him. He's going to.
Oh
win.
no, he's gonna win.
He's gonna win again.
Oh yeah, he's totally gonna win.
I don't know. He's gonna win again.
Oh, I know because fucking
Yeah.
it's
Because the electoral college, whatever the fuck that disaster is.
yeah, that's what enables white people to get
Well,
their
that's-
candidate to win.
Yeah, that's how we won last time.
Yeah, because all the power is in all the white people's states.
Everybody that's like all the rich white people and all the like poor, sad white.
Well, I don't know.
people
I
vote
watched
for
an
him.
interesting video that John Voight put out the other day, and he damn near convinced me to vote Republican.
I always check in on James Woods because he's the same as John.
Is he really?
Oh my god.
Oh, that hurts because I really
It's
actually
terrible.
like James Woods movies.
Yeah, I love James. I love him in Family Guy. Like he's he seems like a cool guy. No.
Damn, that's disappointing, man. Because I really want to watch Videodrome again, and now I'm kind of less inclined. Fuck, fuck if I have to.
It's hard to suspend the disbelief because every time I see something with James Woods, I'm just like, oh fuck you.
That's exactly the problem.
Yeah.
You just can't really look into your like artistic, like the people that
See,
do
so
your,
I'm
you can't
kind
really
so.
look into it.
I watched the Cosby Show. I love the Cosby Show. I can see past. Oh, Dad, like how bad is this movie, right? Because I can see past. Well, he didn't do anything to me.
Well,
which is wrong, and I'm it's for the pod. I'm playing it up.
Yeah, of course.
Shut up out there. I don't really condone what Cosby did, but I can watch the Cosby Show comfortably. But to see James Woods in an episode of Family Guy now, and I'm like, wow, that guy's a fucking dick. And it's like that's how bad he is. I think he's worse than Bill Cosby.
What?
But he's not. But he's not.
I got it. Just
But
you
just
know,
his-
it's like you know, H.P. Lovecraft used to write like really racist poems because he hates black people. But that doesn't mean his other writing isn't good. You know, he was a terrible human being, but I ain't gonna stop reading about fucking eldritch horrors coming from like beyond time.
It's like, what if I showed you a painting and you were like, oh, wow, that is a really nice piece of art.
Hitler painted it.
Hitler painted that. And you're like, no.
Oh, it's a terrible painting. It's
Still-
like, no,
yeah.
it's not. It's a nice piece of art. It was painted by a monster, but it's still a nice piece of art.
Yeah, right? Somebody, I forget what show I was listening to, but Buddy was like, he's like, you know what? He's like, all these people that like from history that I thought were like inspiring. It's like, you kind of feel that they're all racist. But it's like, you know, you're sitting there and it's like Alexander Graham Bell, who was alive in, you know, olden times. So you figure he's probably kind of racist. But then you dig deep a little bit and you see it's like, no, he used to drive around and, you know, pee on all the black people and then would laugh. And someone would say, like, why are you doing that, Alexander Graham Bell? And he would say, well, how do you get a boner? Like, that's the fucking level. Like,
You know what? I'm throwing up my telephone. I refuse to talk to people any longer on the telephone.
Oh,
Due
man.
to that,
This is courtesy of Steve Jobs, and he is everybody.
he didn't lay the foundations. For
he
that
stole
fine little
it. He
piece of
stole
garbage.
it from Alexander Graham Bell.
Oh, wow.
He stole it from a racist dead white guy.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Steve Jobs is probably racist.
Oh, God. I figure anyone, you know what, and this includes all of us here at this table, I feel if you're born before 1990, you're a racist.
Yeah.
Wow. You're just a racist sicko.
Oh, wow.
I am a sexual deviant.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I can be.
It's part of it as well. I don't think you are past the 90 year birth rate. I wouldn't know. I'm too old to find out.
Who, me?
No, I'm not looking at you like that.
Oh, okay, all right. I was like, fuck, dude. I'm 1983, so I'm definitely.
I just figured if I looked away, I'd forget what I was saying.
I'm in a wheelchair, so I'm allowed to be mean to other people.
Yeah,
Is
but
that it? That's your ticket? You gonna fucking ticket? Do you?
That's yeah. So
you're just rolling over the toes of ethnic people down the street.
Hey, I'm the
I don't
same
just-
as you.
I'm the same as you. Nobody likes me either.
Understand my plight.
Oh, jeez.
People think I'm taking advantage of the government. We're the same.
Any man who's getting money for the government's taking advantage of it.
Fuck, here comes Lieutenant Dan. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Get off my lawn.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were being quite the old man on Facebook there with that whole get off the lawn shit like a couple weeks ago.
I was just being a smartass because somebody made a comment about something, and then I was like, "Oh, fine, I'll be a crotchety old man."
Because you're in the chair. And that's your
That's, yeah,
you're allowed.
my
That's your right.
freaking prerogative.
The second you picked out that wheelchair and you first laid your numb buns into it, it was just like, oh shit, all right, I'm ready. It's like a superhero donning the cowl for the first time. You know, like Batman's like, okay, I can take up this mantle. I can take up this responsibility. Spider-Man, when he learned of the evil doings of other men and the strength that he had over them, you know, and then he put that mask on. It's like, you sit in the chair. It's just like, I have a duty, and it's to be a fucking prick.
True.
Just pulls out his differently abled ID and he's like, it's okay. Sir, we have a report of a hate crime here. It's okay, I'm differently able. Oh, sir, carry on. Carry on.
It's okay. I'm allowed. I'm allowed.
You see this chair? You think I'm sitting in for any other reason other than to make fun of others?
You think I don't know you're suffering? I don't know what's
100
like.
years? Whatever. Oh, man.
Oh man! Wow.
So, wow.
Yo, without Tyson here, it doesn't go off the rails. It just never kind of gets onto them.
It seems that's the way.
We're off-roading.
Yeah, we are.
We go off-roading.
On the plus side, we don't have to talk about the Oilers, so that's good.
Yeah.
I do have to say that my
No,
fiancé
no,
is better
no,
than
no.
He
Hey,
asked me to.
No, we didn't.
Oh, he did?
I don't care. Take off your toque. This isn't a hockey podcast today.
What are you talking? You're wearing a tube.
Are you,
Yeah, it
you
doesn't say
really?
the-
Don't take your fucking shit back on. People.
At least show us the Bud Light side, not the hockey emblem.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Bud Light.
Yeah.
Bud Light never let me down.
Brock Lesnar drank that shit while fucking his wife.
Fuck Coors. Or no, he went to go drink it. What was that?
I thought he went to go drink Bud Light because Coors wouldn't pay him, or it was the other way
it was
around.
the other, yeah. Or
Yeah,
was the other
no,
way
it was
around.
the official sponsor, but they didn't pay him enough.
What Bud Light was?
Yeah, it was, but
Yeah.
yeah. So,
No,
Like Brock Lesnar drinks Coors. He looks more like a Miller High Life kind of guy to me.
He looks like the kind of guy that doesn't drink beer.
Oh, I don't know, man.
I think he
looks
drinks. I just don't think he drinks
like grain alcohol.
Yeah, he's probably just like fucking turpentine.
He's like
Just gets
gassing
a
up.
rag and he just gnaws on it savagely.
It's made of the blood of all the animals he's
Yeah,
killed.
I was gonna think something like fucking like kerosene, where he's like filling up his tractor, and he's like, "Real for me."
Carburetor's going. Little ethanol.
His weird daughter is like F5ing cattle.
Okay, Dad, I'm done. The cattle are all back in the ranch.
Yeah, there's like 90 of them all fucking. Fuck.
I'll just like in a pile in the barn.
Yeah, Google Brock Lesnar's daughter, and if that fucking first image that pops up doesn't fucking scare the shit out of you, you're on another level.
Yeah,
You have reached another level.
she is not to be trifled with.
Yeah, no.
No, definitely don't.
So I guess so we're cool with Tom Holland as fucking Nathan Drake.
Yeah, no, I dug it. I liked it.
Because I kind of want to keep it with the entertainment here, and I want to talk about Animaniacs. I want you to sell me on this
Fuck
Animaniacs.
yeah.
Yeah,
What's that about?
yeah, I'm down with Animaniacs.
It's like it's a reboot. It's just it's like
Is Steven Spielberg
yeah.
still on?
Yep, it's executive produced by him, and I believe Barry Sonnenfeld is executive producer as well. He made some of the original episodes. But yeah, it's all this. I don't think the girl is the same voice like the Dot. I think she's a different actor. Voice actor, but the other two are the same. Well, I actually think the Dot actor died. Like the voice actor of Dot, I think she passed away. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that.
Who does the voices of the other two?
I don't know the voices of the actor. I just
Nobody
know.
knows that little tidbit.
I just know they sound the same.
So what is this going to be? Is this like a Netflix,
Yeah,
Disney?
no, it's gonna be on HBO.
HBO? Oh, fuck.
It's an HBO show. You gotta get the HBO, man.
So is
HBO.
it for the people who
HBO.
grew up watching that? Is it for like 30-year-olds?
Yeah, it's just like-
Are you fucking
Yeah,
serious?
no, it's not like gonna be like there's not gonna be probably cussing and shit, but it's definitely
It's going to be a little raunchy?
What, like
Yeah.
Family Guy? Like like
It's
Family Guy
it's not gonna be
Animaniacs?
that raunchy.
Okay, well, when does it air? Let's do a watch
It
party.
airs in-
Well, a party where we watch it, not with you
it
people.
actually
Yeah,
starts-
yeah, you guys aren't invited. Sorry.
No, sorry guys. It's in November. It starts in
Huh,
November.
interesting. That's cool. That's cool.
Oh shit! So this is in the can. This is ready to go.
yeah,
This
it's
is
ready to go.
happening.
Oh yeah, yeah. I sent you guys the trailer. Well, yeah, you saw it.
Yeah.
I don't work within cell phone range.
I know.
I'm out in the sticks.
I know. I just send you shit to look at later if you feel like
Yeah,
it.
well, I don't.
I know you're not working or you're not.
I'm not
interested.
working.
I know you're not interested. When
No,
you're not
that's
working.
not why. It's 'cause- no. I literally work out of cell phone range.
Okay, well.
Like I don't get service until like 5:30 at night.
Oh, geez. Well, fair enough. You know.
Fair enough.
Do you get to still listen to podcasts that way?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you download
Yeah, you
them.
just don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I subject people to an hour of ologies on the hour-long drive out to work every morning, and then another hour of ologies on the way back.
Awesome.
We learn about all sorts of fun stuff like sleep,
Nice.
which is something I've been deprived of lately.
I can imagine.
I like forcing people to listen to podcasts.
Yeah, I do too. It's fun. And
Because
it's,
more
you know,
often than not, they fucking get into it. And
yeah,
like,
exactly. Right, and it sparks conversation. Like you can get into some like good conversation if you're listening to like a science podcast or something that kind of makes you think. And all of a sudden, you're kind of sharing your thoughts or your understanding, and other people do it, and then you kind of get into a dialogue. It's fun.
That's
fuck?
so fucking unprofessional,
Wow,
dude.
I guess you did fill Tyson's fucking little shoes here, right? Yeah, just gonna leave out Rigger all during podcast night.
My feet are too big for his tiny shoes.
Your feet's too big.
Yeah, so animators, so you have high expectations.
I do actually have very high expectations.
Yeah? Oh,
yeah.
They've upped. Pinky and the Brain is in it.
Oh yeah.
Pinky and the Brain's in it. They're back.
Nice.
It's just basically it's the same.
Fucking
kind of setup.
Elvira's just gonna be a preteen and a fucking real cunt now.
Absolutely. It's just got like it's the same kind of jokes and setups, but there's like modern twists.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm interested to check
Cool.
it out.
Like there's like a joke about catfishing.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But you know what? The original Animaniacs had a lot of like subversive
absolutely,
comedy as well.
Hello, nurse.
Like exactly, and they'd even like break the fourth wall and be like, the kids won't get it, but the parents at home, you know. And it's like, what?
And it's
what?
gonna be like that for sure. It's gonna be very
Yeah.
subversive, and it'll have
Probably something that you can't show kids in 2020.
Yeah.
or someone will be offended, just like they were with the friggin' Looney Tunes
right?
cartoon.
What?
You didn't read about that or see that? Yeah, people were offended that Elmer Fudd was carrying a gun,
Oh my!
so they changed it.
In the fucking original cartoons?
No, in the yeah, they were offended by that, so they made them change the design of the new Looney Tunes. So now he's carrying a scythe, because that's
that's better.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's so much
I'm
better.
gonna go hunting rabbits
Yeah.
with a fucking knife.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
that tour in Vietnam is fucking over. Just got the fucking camo paint on in the bushes. Shh, we have to be very, very quiet.
There's Weezy
Grabs him by the ears. Fucking just hear the slight squeal of the bunny as he pulls the knife across its neck. It's like, all right, parents, you got what you asked for.
I'm picturing that Seth MacFarlane cavalcade of
I was just
where
gonna
he
say-
fucking like breaks like his neck and shit. It's-
Yeah.
Like it said, like it's only like like he pops up all fucking snake eater steez and fucking like Sokolov and fucking like fucking jugular like.
like, just like slapped.
Okay, but first off, he was trying to rescue Sokolov, so
True. Yeah, that's very true. That's like one of the main things I remember from that fucking game is Sokolov.
yeah. But David Hayter, and he was the king of fucking repeating the last order. Hey, Solid Snake, it's Master Miller. Master Miller.
Was that like his
I
yeah.
can't walk quietly on these floors. You see, Snake, you won't be able to walk quietly on these floors. Oh. I love it. I love fucking David Hayter. I fucking was so sad when they got rid of him as the voice actor for Snake because you just can't. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
It's super different if I play like what is that 3? Is that 3?
No, 4. Metal Gear Solid 3 was Snake Eater. It was the 4th one, Guns of the Patriots. I think that's the one it was, where they changed the voice. It was just like, no, just no. Fuck, I can't even remember who they replaced him, but it was like when they replaced fucking Michael Ironside as Splinter Cell. I don't even know his fucking name.
Was that Michael Ironside?
Fuck yeah, it was.
Fuck, dude.
Dude, another Canadian
I thought
icon.
those were the same things that you guys were talking about. I
What,
thought
Splinter Cell and Metal Gear
I
Solid?
thought they were the same thing.
What?
Dude, who the fuck? Did you what?
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so okay, stop texting your fucking mom or whatever you're doing, and like,
this is why Tyson doesn't leave.
you see, okay,
No, I
what?
thought
Okay,
Splinter
so
Cell
what?
was the same thing as Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, so which one do you know?
Clearly, neither of them.
Okay,
You never played Splinter Cell?
I don't think I have no.
Wow, dude. You never played any of the Metal Gear Solids?
I've seen them played. I haven't played.
Yeah.
I haven't played any of them. I've seen like Phantom Pain and
Yeah.
few of
I
them.
fucking hate
okay,
it.
that fucking don't even talk about that. A, David Hayter's not in that, and B, that's when Kojima left before the end of that game, and it just went to shit.
That fucking game is weird.
That's because Kojima made it weird, and then he fucking got at ends with Konami before the game came out, and that was it. Like he fucking left before the game was finished. That's why Silent Hills never happened. That Guillermo del Toro and fucking Hideo Kojima with. Awesome. Well, that's what you know. What at least on the plus side, when he made Kojima Productions, he got to make what he wanted, and that was that fucking Death Stranding game.
Yep.
And he made it with Guillermo del Toro and Norman Reedus.
Did you ever finish that?
I didn't finish it, man. I got really into it, and then I stopped playing games for a while, and I tried to pick it up, and I was like, I don't even know what's going on. I've got it downloaded again on my cross media bar. I want to get back into it because I genuinely really enjoyed that game. It was interesting, and it was cool, and it was just hard because my gaming moments are like an hour here, and it's not like, I don't know, there was a good time in my life where I could just, I think probably before I started living with Shannon, and then she stopped working night shifts, where I could just do like a 4 or 5 hour block of gaming, and that game I feel kind of requires that. Yeah. You can't jump in for 20 minutes and play that game and get anywhere.
No, you really can't. Not with like the kind of games.
I spent 2 hours doing a mission because I couldn't get up this fucking cliff face, so I had to go around, and then I found someone's ladder that was already there, so I could build my ladder on top of it and get over the cliff. But that was like 2 hours, and I think I went like 14 kilometers in that 2 hours. Like, you know, and there's a part in that game where you have to fucking journey across America and back.
Jesus. Speaking of not completing games, how's Ghost coming?
It's not. I think that the way did you have a problem with the last update on the PlayStation 5? Either of you?
No, because I don't have a PlayStation 5.
Sorry, PlayStation 4. You know what I meant, PlayStation 4.
I didn't know what you meant.
Yeah, my diamond encrusted PlayStation 5 did whir for a second, but then, you know, the butler that comes with it fixed it.
Yeah.
So,
Who's your guy?
I'm not allowed to tell you. There's a privacy agreement.
What?
His name's Tib, and that's all you need to know, man.
He went to the Royal College of Buttlage.
I buttle.
I meant the guy that sold you the diamond PlayStation.
Oh, dude, they were selling those things. Well, not diamond. They had like platinum and gold.
No, I offed people. That's how I got mine. Yeah. I did some unsavory things for the...
You stole it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a long weekend in Morocco.
Yeah.
That's civil unrest. Yeah, it's not happening anymore.
Sid let me have one of his fucking super secret missions.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did he let you take the helicopter?
Well, let's just say that Alejandro's not going to be a problem anymore.
High five. Right on. Cool.
You know who you are, Caesar. What up, Holmes? But yeah, no, I didn't have any problems on my PS4 update.
No.
At all.
I don't think my PS4 updated correctly.
I think it's probably something you did.
It's entirely possible. It's something I did.
Is it because you turned it on today and it was weird? Because there was a power outage.
That as well, but no, it was before that. Because remember, I sent you a message where remember, you know how there's like the legend storytellers all over the.
Oh yeah, I just think you did it wrong.
I just downloaded it and then I started the game.
And then it told you to re-download it, right?
No, it never told me.
Oh, it told me to re-download it.
Oh, and it didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I've got a weird thing with my PS4 where it says I've constantly got in my downloads list, there's always one waiting, and I have nothing waiting in my downloads list, but there's always one thing that it says is waiting. But
okay.
I don't know. The Legends, I played the introductory thing to it, and then I was like, okay, when I have time to play this with Justin, because last weekend I didn't. This weekend I have tomorrow, so we should do that, and then I can get that game to Eric, and then at least we can all talk about it a bit, because I don't think Tyson will ever play it. No.
Hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, tomorrow. Where you play for a couple hours and probably get a fair way through it.
I want to sink my fucking teeth into that game.
Dude, it's
big.
If I don't get through it this weekend anyway, I'll just lend it to you.
Yeah.
You got to play it, and then we can have a discussion on it, because it's a fucking amazing game, and it's my game of the year.
Yeah?
100%. Yeah. So far, I mean, Valhalla's not going to beat it, I don't think, because this is Assassin's Creed without it being an Ubisoft game. And it's about feudal Japan, which is something I've wanted for fucking a decade of playing Assassin's Creed games. I love Vikings. I have, Scandinavian heritage, and I am fucking pumped to play the new one. But I've wanted them to do goddamn feudal Japan for so long, and then Sucker Punch came and bam, bam, did it better. They sucker punched Ubisoft with that, man. That game is fucking amazing. And the Assassin's Creed games kind of got rid of the assassination thing. I remember they added it in a patch, I think, to Odyssey, I think. But I don't think you can do it in Origins. I can't recall. I'm trying to platinum that game, but my game glitched, so I'm pissed about that. But anyway,
Oh, that's fucking shit.
dude, it glitched, and it's the last trophy, and it is complete all areas on the map. So it's like an 80-hour time sink.
Oh man.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm pumped. I've got that game coming. That game comes out on the 9th, I think. I pre-ordered it, the Valhalla.
Yeah.
And turns out I'm in the second batch of pre-orders, so I don't get my PS5 on the 12th. I get it on the 19th. But they have officially charged my card, so I am getting it on the 19th.
Oh, that's awesome. Cool.
So I'm pumped on that. So I've got a week of playing Valhalla to compare it to the PS5.
Oh yeah, because you get the free upgrade as well.
Yeah. Before I pre-order, I made sure, because if not, then I was gonna wait for the PS5 version.
That's fucking sick.
That is kind of a cool thing that they're doing. That new
That they're doing
upgrade some-
if they choose to.
Yeah.
Like fucking, I'm kind of sad. Control. I bought that game, and I had a hard time getting into it. But I bought like the deluxe edition, whatever. But it doesn't count towards a free upgrade unless you buy the deluxe edition that they've recently put out that has the upgrade for free. And I'm like, I already spent $90 on your game.
Yeah.
Just let me play, because it's kind of clunky on the PS4.
Okay. Is it? Yeah.
It's kind of like frame rate drops pretty severe and stuff. And it's an awesome game. And I love the company that made it. I just wish they'd put out a fucking another Max Payne and another Alan Wake. But I think they sold the IP of Max Payne to Rockstar for Max Payne 3. I don't know that for sure, because it was a Rockstar Remedy game, and then I think Rockstar owns the IP, because I don't think Remedy had anything to do with Max Payne 3.
Right. Okay.
And Alan Wake, they should remaster and put on the PS4, because it's awesome, and it's stupid only on Xbox.
So I actually have a question. Sorry, go ahead.
Is that not an Xbox exclusive now?
Alan Wake was when it came out on the 360. I just think they should. It's not under, like, they can't hold it as an exclusive anymore, I don't think. So and Alan Wake is in the fucking DLC for Control. That's in the same universe as the oldest house.
It wouldn't be it wouldn't be exclusively on Xbox.
It probably will be still, like, not necessarily, but I don't think they're gonna re-release a fucking upgrade. It would be sick if they did, though. Yeah. I'd love to play that game. That's why I got the fucking 360 off of you, to try and load my account onto it, and it still said that, like, fuck you, no, change your password every time I change my password after 3 months of waiting, because Microsoft is a bunch of cunts. I go, okay, sweet. Log in. Oh, the password is incorrect. Update your password. And I'm like, what the fuck? I just fucking did. Fuck. Even with the new console, even with the new hard drive, even with new everything. So, fuck Microsoft. Yeah. Fuck them in their goat ass.
What were you gonna ask?
So I was gonna ask, do you have any knowledge on what like the online for the PS5 is gonna look like? I guess specifically concerning like PlayStation Plus.
As far as I know, it's not going to change at all.
Oh, so it's just gonna be the same thing.
It's going to be the same thing.
So you'll just be getting 2 free PS4 games.
So I think that's going to change. I think that's going to be something that they unveil this year. I feel like that's going to change only because with Game Pass being such a lucrative option. Like, I went online to try and just pre-order an Xbox Series X because I'd only have to pay $35 a month for 2 years with Game Pass. And that's kind of the thing that is like, PS Now just doesn't cut it. So I feel like with this next generation, they'll probably up the price of like PS Plus to $100 Canadian or $105, $110,
and make PlayStation Now,
and then make that bundle it, because otherwise they're losing that battle, and it's not going to matter already. Because I've heard that, like, of all the pre-orders that went out, I don't know what this number means. I didn't really look into it. 80% of next gen console pre-orders are PS5. So I feel that the amount of pre-orders of all consoles combined, 80% of that number is PS5. So, like, Sony knows they've got the winning hand, and they have for a variety, like for a multitude of generations. But that Game Pass is lucrative, man. It's fucking lucrative. Yeah. And, like, if I can pay $35 a month to have the next gen console on my door with a back catalog of over 1,000 games, that's
a sweet.
It certainly had me tempted.
Yeah,
but I just. Like,
the thing is, I'm gonna get that.
I couldn't do it,
and I'm gonna make a new Xbox Live account, and it's gonna tell me to change my fucking password, and I'm gonna throw it out my fucking window. I'm gonna be like, $40 a month for that satisfaction. Fucking into it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I'm super excited for the coming weeks.
Yeah,
like it's fucking what. Oh man, it's like 2.5, 3
Yeah.
weeks till I get mine. 2 weeks until that shit drops.
Yep.
Like I am fucking excited.
That's yeah.
The-
it's
you
gonna be
know,
super exciting.
from my opinion, in the amount of like video game podcasts and shit I listen to, it's been like quiet on the home front. It's kind of
Yeah.
like the calm before the storm.
Yeah.
And it is for like, I am tense. I am anxious. I am fucking excited.
What's the number of games? Like, you'll have to excuse my ignorance here, but like PS5 is coming out, and like, what is there like a handful of games that are going to be? I mean, like, I know you can play PS4 games on it.
Yeah, all but 10, and I think 3 of those have been updated to be able to play on the next gen. So I listened to a couple podcasts today, but again, like I'm removed from technology while at work and during breaks.
Yeah,
I usually read my stuff.
Yeah.
So the last couple weeks have been kind of empty.
So bear with them, folks out there. Shit.
But I don't think there's a heap of console exclusives aside from like the biggest one being Miles Morales, obviously, which I've heard that people are a little choked because it's cross-generational, which I think is silly because you're gonna when they spec a game for PC, you can play it on shitty PCs and you can play it on amazing PCs, but they make it for the amazing PCs. And now people are like, oh, Miles Morales is coming out on PS4. Oh man, so we're gonna get a dumbed down version on PS5, and it's like, no, you're gonna get the true version on PS5. And then the PS4 version is dumbed down, where when Miles Morales fucking web slings himself through a fucking air duct out into the downtown Manhattan, it's seamless. And on the PS4 version of that new game, I grabbed one, thanks. On the PS4 version, Eric's still getting used to his mic stand there, and he almost got seatbelted into his chair there.
Got seatbelted.
But so you're gonna get the PS4 version of Miles Morales, and it's not gonna be as pretty. It's not gonna have ray tracing. It's not gonna have real time reflections. And when you fucking web sling your ass out of that air duct out of that warehouse, there's gonna be a fucking freeze frame loading screen. Yeah. So you're still getting they designed the next Spider-Man for the PS5. Just because it's not going to be quite as amazing on PS4 doesn't mean you're getting a shit version for PS5. Speaking of console exclusives, I'm not 100% sure beyond that. The one I'm looking forward to most doesn't come out with the console, sadly. It's the new Ratchet and Clank.
When does that drop? Do you know?
Early 2021, I think, first quarter.
Okay,
but I'm not 100% on that. They might be like, who knows? There's going to be a lot of fucking news in a week's time, where all of a sudden, because like the Xbox comes out on the 9th,
like 2 days before or something.
Yeah, I think it's the 9th, and then PS5 on the 11th. So like, come the beginning of November, it is going to be a barrage of fucking video game news. This is where it's going to be like, oh, this company is doing this, this company is doing this, this company just announced this, because like Kojima Productions is in fucking high gear right now. Sucker Punch is already hiring for the new Ghost of Tsushima, the PS5 game,
Awesome.
Like things are starting to kick up, and even with the whole COVID thing, like and America being probably the number one like video game consumer in the world, like there's a reason that Japan has officially switched their control, their action, their whatever button to X, because the majority of games are made for the US and North America.
Fuck God, Hobby, if it wasn't for video games during all this bullshit. Do you imagine reading by candlelight while this is going on?
I've done that. It's nice.
I know it is nice, but just being able to be like, you know what, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, but have you ever played a video game by candlelight?
Dude,
I have actually.
It's like reading a book by candlelight on weed now.
Sold.
It's fun killing people in Call of Duty, like
by candlelight.
Yeah, by candlelight. you have a you don't have a little Chardonnay.
Your controller's a little oily, but it's just from the massage oil you've been rubbing yourself in.
Yeah, or the grease from the salt and vinegar chips.
It makes the murder more of an intimate.
It's not really a murder when I do it. It's more of a mercy killing because people have no chance. They have no chance against me.
Eric and I have a pretty good history of playing Hitman games together.
Yeah,
and it was never savagery. It was always a personal,
beautiful,
intimate moment. You don't kill anyone. you get to the target and you just, oh yeah, he's talking to you about his sick mother or something. He just finished playing the cello on the veranda, and you're just kind of like, oh yes, of course.
Yo say That's exactly how it goes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Man, we gotta have another
Yeah.
game night.
Yeah, no, we do. Yeah, we know we do.
That was.
But
that
dude,
was very-
well, Hitman murder is not murder. It is an art form.
Yeah, no, it totally
truly-
is.
looks like an art
seriously.
form, yeah, for sure.
Like, I am so pumped for Hitman 3.
'Cause that's going to be on PS5.
Yeah.
On the-
Cross generational. Dude, I don't like pre-ordering
'Cause I'm
games
just- I'm
more
sorry.
than like a week ahead. I've got
Picture-
that one coming too.
I'm picturing it on your television, though, and I'm just like I might have to bring a blanket.
Dude, it also supports VR.
Like your TV.
No.
The game.
Well, a TV can support VR.
You don't need a
no.
TV for VR.
Well, how does a TV support VR?
You need the
Explain this to me.
helmet. Yeah, I'd like to know.
Yes.
I don't fucking know.
Okay, then
Spoken like a true Oiler fan.
I don't know. It's supposed to work. Why doesn't it work? I don't get it.
You see how he turned the logo back to the Oilers,
Yeah.
and now just
Yeah.
dumb shit is flying out.
It's fucking seeping into his brain. It's oiling up his frontal cortex, and he's just spewing out nonsense. You know, there's a
Has to
reason
be
they give
TVs.
lobotomies in the frontal cortex. It shuts people up from having opinions. And that Oilers fucking logo right there on your forehead is doing it for us.
Oh boy,
You're just bringing it up. I didn't bring up the others. You're bringing it up.
it's on your hat. I have to look at it when I
Yeah.
look at you. I've been trying to avoid looking.
I'm sorry. I like to make eye contact when I'm speaking with people. I'll negate doing that in future. I don't think that was not the correct word.
But I do really feel like there's probably some TVs that can use VR.
I don't think you understand what VR is and how it
I know
works.
what VR is.
Do you mean 3D? Are you confusing it with 3D?
I'm not confusing it with 3D.
Okay, so he doesn't understand.
There has
You
to-
need a helmet.
I know what you need.
You need a
I
hell. You need
understand.
hardware and
so you're
software.
thinking- so he's thinking like there needs to be something on another screen.
Yeah, of course, obviously.
But no, because you have the helmet. The screen's in the helmet.
I know that. I understand. But there's the screen is on the helmet, but it's also on the.
You need hardware and software, sir.
How do you guys get your radios to show pictures? Fuck.
Well, first I put on my little tinfoil helmet there. I put the coat hangers in there.
Where's
and I
the
kinda-
music coming from?
Are you going to stand there and tell me that Conway Twitty is in my GD radio?
Balderdash.
Lord help me now. This is some sort of devil work, and I refuse to be any sort of part of it, sir.
Goddamn Conway Twitty.
If the Lord wanted me to hear Conway Twitty, he'd give me a wax present of such music.
God, sometimes I just want to live in the American South.
like just 70 years ago, 80 years ago.
Yeah, just but not encompass the values, but just to be immersed in like the
part of the middle class where you're sitting there.
Yeah.
You're not a racist because you're fucking suffering and working through shit just like everybody else. You know, and when there is that racist person, you get into a fist fight in the bar, and then Merlene goes, "Oh damn it! Now I'm gonna have to walk you home to your wife because you done got your teeth knocked out again." And it's all just like, man, it's all fine and good. And then you go into the fields the next day.
There's like a banjo playing him out of the bar.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I don't know. Are we talking Cajun South or fucking Southern
Well,
South?
if you want, yeah, I guess it does.
I don't think I can handle Cajun South, man. Listen, the fuckers are crazy.
Cajun stuff is probably exactly the same as the Cajun.
Watch,
No.
watch Angel Heart and tell me you don't either want to be Robert De Niro or Mickey Rourke. Just tell me. Watch that movie and tell me you don't want to be one of those guys.
I'm gonna take a note of that. Angel. You told me about this last week.
Yes,
didn't you?
yeah.
I'm actually gonna write this down. Ooh.
It's worth watching.
Angel-
It's fucking
Angel Heart's
awesome.
very good.
It's
Very good.
awesome. And Robert De Niro and fucking Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke's an awesome actor. I don't give a shit what anyone says. And I know I do. The wrestler,
I like the wrestler.
Marv,
You know what?
Marv in Sin City.
Okay, yeah. But
Just keep talking in that.
I need some tourniquets because he's gonna be bleeding.
Iron Man. No, I'm just kidding. I
Forgot my pills. See, yeah, but those are the only two. But I mean, fuck, I think
was in
Clive
other movies.
Owen is good in Sin City, and I mean, he sucks.
Dude, of Mice and
Some
Men.
good movies.
Clive, what? Like what?
God of Mice and Men.
Clive Owen?
The stupid movie where the black chick's pregnant and it's like, oh my god, pregnant shit. She's pregos.
Are you talking about Sling Blade?
No, what? Fucking
What movie are
Jesus
you fucking
fucking
talking
tits. Clive Owen movie. Isn't it
Is
of Mice and
he-
Men?
no,
No, that's
no.
a fucking, that's
No,
a,
he's
like,
in Children of Men.
Children of Men, that's it,
Children
damn
of
it.
Men
Mice
is
and
really
Men is
good.
that,
Vincent D'Onofrio's in of Mice and Men.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's-
Gomer Pyle? Really?
Yeah, he's the big dude. I forget the big dude. And
Oh, fuck, I can't think of the name.
I can't think of his name either. No.
There are many
Dude,
intelligent people listening to this.
he was also the fucking murderer in The Cell, which is an
He was-
awesome underrated
it is
movie.
Very, very good. I agree.
Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez.
I don't think I've seen
Latin
that
singing sensation.
Burrito,
Burrito, taco, taco. But yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio is the fucking murderer in that. The Cell is an awesome movie. Like early 2000s, kind of just a weird. You remember that time where there was like an emphasis on trippiness because like CG was like becoming affordable and commonplace.
Yeah.
So you could do these kind of strange
weird
films.
visuals.
Vince
Oh,
Vaughn
yeah.
was in that too, and you
Yeah.
know what? Like, I don't think he was very good in that movie.
Vince Vaughn? It took a while
I think
for him
he's
to come
underrated.
into
I
his
think
own.
he's underrated. I like Vince.
Underrated? I think he's just rated.
I think he's
I think he's rated.
I don't know, man. I'm frequently disappointed by his acting. In that film,
Is that because you watch him in a lot of shitty comedies, or because
no, I don't watch
Whoa,
rom-coms.
what's a shitty comedy with Vince Vaughn?
Anything?
If you say
any-
fucking dodgeball, you're gonna be a fucking full-on quad. That's it.
anything?
I'm gonna finish the job.
Whoa.
I fucking love dodgeball.
My mom's gonna be popping up on that Facebook again.
Your mom
tonight.
stopped
Your mom,
listening
I don't.
after
I
the
don't,
fucking Helen Mirren.
I would be
episode.
fucking worried to meet your mom because I feel like it would be like, oh, you're the young man, and then it would just
Oh,
be
she's
like,
a
I'm
sweetheart.
bloodied and battered on
No,
the floor.
her and I
Like,
were birthday buds. She's a sweetheart.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure she's a sweetheart. I just think
We're birthday buds. So
I'm,
that just makes
I'm
her
dislikable. I'm very
Yeah,
dislikable.
it's
It's
true.
very easy.
Wow.
It's true.
Yeah, it's the voice,
Yeah, it's the attitude.
the attitude,
face,
big time,
eyes.
the face, yeah,
Oh,
the
face.
tiny penis. It's
Yeah.
the whole. It's the
They're
whole
almost as
package.
it's almost as small and beatable as his eyes. Oh, beady, sorry, beady. I meant beady. Wow, Freudian slip. Shit.
beatable. We do need to have another video game night.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Apparently.
And Vincent D'Onofrio is awesome.
Yes,
But no, okay, but no. So I want to hear a shitty Vince Vaughn comedy. You fucking do it. Just fucking say it. Ben Stiller makes that movie shitty, okay?
What?
Dodgeball. You're gonna say dodgeball, aren't
I'm not
you?
gonna say dodgeball.
Okay, that's what I fucking love dodgeball, and Ben Stiller ruins that fucking movie for me.
I'm trying to think of Vince Vaughn.
Exactly, because you can't.
There's so many
okay, but-
forgettable, terrible comedies.
Fred Claus, great
Red Claus
Christmas
is
movie.
Terrible. Couples Retreat is terrible.
Couples Retreat is funny.
Couples Retreat is not funny. You're
Jason
wrong.
Bateman.
No, you're
and-
wrong.
no, it's a funny movie.
No, you're wrong.
Okay, all right.
Oh fuck. He's probably
It's like fucking Will Ferrell in this fucking.
Will Ferrell's kind of shitty, yo.
No, you guys are dumb. You guys are dumb.
Okay, tell me.
All right, we're done. We're done.
Tell me a good Vince Vaughn movie.
yeah.
A good Vince
Because
Vaughn
of
movie?
because of Vince Vaughn.
Because of Vince
Not a
Vaughn.
good movie that he was in.
Not dodgeball.
But a movie that was made better by him. And I'm not talking about comedies. I'm talking about something that like you go, damn, he fucking sold that role. Because no offense, comedies, you don't really have to sell it as long as you overact.
Actually, Brawl in Cell Block 39 is.
Oh,
good.
see, Robin B
He's
told me
actually
about that,
really-
and I've
yeah.
still not watched it. I
It's-
heard he's a
actually
fucking
really awesome.
savage
Yeah?
in that.
That's actually really. Yeah, you should watch that one.
It's a fucking hyper-violent, fucking surreal movie, ain't it?
Yeah, and he's like a convict.
And he's like beating people in the
Yeah,
face with
yeah,
hammers and
yeah.
shit. Oh, I've heard of it.
actually a
I've
really
heard
good
I've
movie.
heard it's awesome.
I don't think I've seen a serious. I mean, Rudy, but he doesn't necessarily make that movie.
was in
And see,
Rudy?
and that's
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
why
yeah, yeah,
I
he's
don't,
in
I don't want
Rudy.
to. I don't want to fucking like say that Vince Vaughn is a good actor. I just feel when he's in serious roles, it's hard to take him serious. Like the remake of fucking Psycho. I'm just like,
Yeah, that
He's not a bad actor.
He certainly doesn't take away
Yeah,
from it.
but
that was
it's
like
just-
his first serious movie.
And I
That's,
think
like,
it's just
setting
yeah,
up
but
to
like
fail.
okay, but what was Jim Carrey in the number 23?
That was a good movie, man.
And it was well acted.
I fucking love that movie.
That I think
People
maybe
hate that
Jim
shit.
maybe Jim Carrey's got a lot more inner turmoil than Vince Vaughn does, so he can pull that out and put it out. Because I know Jim Carrey's had a fucking tough life, and he fucking got into something that he used as escapism and made a fucking $1 billion on it, and then was like, oh, I kind of want to do weird shit, just like Robin Williams did, just like all these fucking comedic actors who find their self-worth in what they do and then want to do their own thing and then still like suffer from their own anxieties and shit.
I worry for Jim Carrey. I feel like
No, he would have done it by now.
he would have done it by now.
He would have done it by now.
Would you have expected Robin Williams
You know
to
what?
do it?
No,
But I've
but I feel like I don't know what Robin Williams' plight was.
Well, he was.
Well, other than the fact that he was fucking suffering from depression.
He was also suffering from early onset Alzheimer's as well. Like he just got a diagnosis.
Yeah,
of, like,
but I
severe
feel
Alzheimer's.
like I don't know. Because like I know Jim Carrey's story, and I just feel like
most
being
good Canadians do.
yeah, true. I bet you Bret Hart knows that fucking story.
He would, because most good Canadians know
Hart's
his.
too-
But no,
Bret
he had low, like not like suffering, but just low. Like he was very, very low.
You could tell because you watch a stand up and you can see that like that dude's fucking probably got an 8-ball in him before he walks onto stage.
Yeah, like yeah.
100%.
Yeah, Robin Williams.
And you know what though? Like he'd fucking nail it. And then he'd leave. But you know what? Jim Carrey is someone who has an outlet, man. I've seen his art. When I was in Vegas, I got to see a fucking art installation of Jim Carrey shit, and so he's got that outlet. He's got the fact that he started making serious movies that he wanted to be a part of, and so did Robin Williams in the end, like fucking Insomnia,
Yeah.
or Insomniac, because Insomnia
It's
was the one with.
Insomnia. No,
But okay, because there was 2 Insomnia movies, one with Robert De Niro and Robin Williams.
that's Insomnia.
No, you mean Al Pacino?
Al Pacino, yeah, sorry. I was thinking about Angel Heart.
I'm
Okay,
fucking
and then there's-
acting over
sorry. You're right. And then 1 Hour Photo, which is a fucking
It's
amazing.
really
That
It's
movie is
Just where he's sitting there, that scene where it's silent and he's taking a shit and he's reading a magazine and you see him tense for a second and relax and turn the page, and that's it. That's it. And you just go, fuck, this motherfucker thinks he's home.
yeah.
He thinks he's sitting on his toilet reading his magazine.
Yeah.
And he's so
That movie is
he's
fucking
amazing.
underrated. I don't hear a lot of people talk about that movie.
it's a fucking amazing movie.
I always when people talk about the Robin Williams serious like trilogy, they always go to Death to Smoochie. I find
It's good. It's good. And him and Edward Norton together doing that deadpan fucking dark comedy, mint, fucking mint. Because Edward Norton's another one of those cats that can nail that shit.
Yes, yeah. He is kind of annoying, but I do at the end of the day like I would buy
I did.
on Edward Norton.
I started enjoying him because of Death to Smoochie.
Yeah.
And then I was seeing him in Fight Club. I was like, shit, yeah. Then I read the book and I was like, oh, this movie really falls short. But this is an amazing movie. David Fincher nailed it, just like he did with Seven. Goddamn Seven.
Did you guys see the trailer for the new David Fincher movie?
I don't even know what it would be.
It's called. I sent it to the group. It's called Mank. It's about the guy who wrote Citizen Kane.
Really?
Yeah,
Why
it's-
didn't I
no.
watch that?
Yeah, it's Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman is the star.
Gary
Really?
Oldman's awesome, man. That guy is an underrated character actor, in my opinion.
That
Because
guy's an underrated
because
everything.
he can play anything and he gives it. Like
Absolutely.
fuck, man. My favorite movie of all time, Fifth Element. Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg, and it's an outlandish, ridiculous fucking character, and he kills it.
He's literally.
And then
the
you watch
best thing
Bram
in every movie
Stoker's
he's
Dracula,
in.
and you're just like, damn,
Really?
damn.
I think he's the best thing
When
in
he's-
every movie he's in.
When he's
Even
old
in the Dark
fucking
Knight movies?
Yep, absolutely.
100%.
I think he's better than Christian Bale?
Yeah, he is. Wait, yeah, he's the best
Easily.
in those movies. For
Easily. Gary Oldman
Sure. I think
kills
so,
it.
yeah.
He kills it. For me, he really kills it in the second one.
Oh, absolutely, he kills in the second one.
Where, because that story is like,
Yeah,
Dude, right? Dude,
That story,
that
like-
whole scene where they're doing the fucking gun salute downtown New York, fucking
I couldn't risk your life, like coming in, and like I just couldn't risk
dude,
your
that's
life.
Christopher Nolan though, man. That man can paint,
But
a
carried
fucking-
out by
I know, but he can
delivered
paint a
by
picture.
Gary Oldman. Oh man, like
Yeah.
I don't care
and
what they
Heath
say
Ledger,
about him.
that one scene where you can just everyone looks normal, and the guy who looks normal, okay, they made his scars look acne scarish. Like, they really played up making him not look like it was obviously the Joker, even though it was, because there was a persona around it.
Yeah.
That like even if that motherfucker didn't fucking die, I'd still be like, damn dog. So because I don't know, there's just always this kind of weird thing about, oh, the actor dies, that's the only reason you care for this role. It's like, nah, man.
Heath Ledger's another underrated actor.
Fucking killed it.
He's a good actor.
He's good in other movies too.
He's
right?
absolutely
He's decent in other movies. I didn't care for him.
Well, because most of it's fucking.
A lot of it's like
Yeah,
young
like
teenagers.
so much
rom-com,
before or
teen
after. I mean, I
drama,
always go to the Joker. I mean, I'm not going like fucking. Oh yeah, no. Whatever that a Knight's Tale, dude. Fucking, you don't know.
Dude,
You don't know about a Knight's
I don't
Tale.
like
I missed the mark on that movie. I think I was like a year or two too old to appreciate that. 'Cause
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
Nah, if I want to watch a movie with heavy metal and dudes sword fighting, I'll watch something good.
I watched that movie and I was like, wow, whoever made this really likes Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Like that movie could have been awesome if it was like a little more Braveheart and a little more like Queen of the Damned was a good music video movie.
Yeah.
You know, because that movie was a music video movie. Like the movie was there for the music, and the music was there to make the movie happen.
300 is kind of a music video movie. There's like slow mo and like,
No, what's that fucking
But no, but like-
Schwarzenegger movie that came out just around Queen of the Damned? Like there was a slew. Of
End of the
movies.
Days.
Yeah,
End of
yeah.
Days.
I
End of
like
Days.
End of
That
Days.
is one of the
Music
best
video
movie,
movie,
in my opinion. One of the top movie soundtracks, if not the best.
It's see, I would give it to the Spawn soundtrack.
Nah, I can't.
Dude, those like 'cause it's all mashups. Like
I know, but like that movie.
Roni Size and Soul Coughing.
That movie was so fucking hurtful.
Yeah, but the soundtrack, dude.
I was 12 years old. I was probably 14. I don't know. My dad had to go with me to see it. So whatever the fuck that is. Maybe I was 13. I don't know, man. I went and saw it, and I was like, this movie is so not true to the fucking comic book. I hate it.
You don't like the soundtrack though?
I don't. You know what? To be honest,
Everything about that just is like.
I have never once again revisited anything about that film since I saw it in theater.
Really?
No
100%.
idea.
No.
Dude, I would
The only
seek
thing
out
I
the
know is
soundtrack.
that
I would
John
seek out the
Leguizamo is
soundtrack.
the only watchable part of that film.
I kind of like.
If Keith David,
I kind of like.
if Keith David played fucking Al Simmons like he
Yeah.
did in the HBO comic
Yeah.
or the HBO cartoon, then even that would make it watchable because
Just-
Keith David.
Keith David has such a a distinguishable face.
But his voice,
His voice, yeah. That
dude,
voice is
watch the HBO Spawn, and you'll be like, damn.
I think I've seen the
It's
HBO spot,
actually-
but I think I would have seen
Because
it.
when like it was on Teletoon at night.
Yes,
with
I've
like
seen it.
Duckman
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was like I remember stumbling upon it, and it's like I turned the channel because I was like, oh yeah, fucking adult cartoon, sweet. Yeah, this is what I stay up late for.
Yeah.
And it's just like this preacher, he's like holding his coat open and he's pulling on the grenade pins and he's like, and he's got a 12-year-old boy and he's backing to an alley. And I'm like, what in the fuck is this? And then it's just, and the grenade rolls out. And all the cops are like, oh, no. And the pin's in it. And the kid walks out. And the fucking preacher's hanging from chains, holding his neck, bleeding out of every orifice in his face. And the kid comes out and he's got, because the preacher does that with one kid, kills the kid. Then he does it with Wanda's daughter that he had with Terry Fitzsimmons.
Okay.
Or Terry Fitzgerald is Al Simmons' best friend, and when Al Simmons dies in combat, and he's never capable of giving his wife a baby, and she's all sad about it. And then when he dies from his boss,
She goes with
she
his best friend.
she goes to him, and then 5 years later they get married and they have a kid together, and that's when fucking Malbolgia wakes him up. And he's just like, oh shit, fuck, okay, cool. I just want to see Wanda. And he goes there, and he sees him, and it's his best friend, and he's so fucking angry. And then he sees that they're happy, and they have a daughter, and he cries, and he loses his mind. He's so sad, and he's like, fuck Malvoltia, fuck my deal. I just want to see my wife, blah, 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 yada, yada. Fucking awesome, so good.
If they ever make a Gargoyles live action movie, I want Keith David to be like Goliath.
He should be in everything. He should be like the new Samuel L. Jackson. Like, he just pops up in fucking everything. Everything.
Did you watch the Five Bloods on Netflix?
No.
He's the star of that. That's a really good movie.
Keith David? Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Fuck,
like
he was in Community, too.
Yeah,
he's in a
he
couple
was.
episodes
He's
of
in so
Community,
many
which is
things.
awesome.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
He's
he
a really
did.
good character actor.
The voices in Mass Effect, a heap of video game credits.
Yeah.
I don't think he plays video games. I think he respects the fuck out of the medium, though.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's okay. So I'll have to check out the soundtrack. It's the Spawn soundtrack.
Please.
After this for sure. Because like the Queen of the Dam soundtrack was fucking amazing, and like the End of Days soundtrack had like Korn, the Camel song. It's that and drops into that fucking fieldy double. Like his 5-string bass was down tuned two steps, I'm pretty sure.
Or probably 2 steps.
And it was just like, because it was literally like I have a 5-string bass. I got it because of fucking Korn and Fieldy.
Do you have a 5-string bass?
Yeah, I suck at playing it, but I fucking love playing it. And I got it because I was like, fuck, if Fieldy plays a 5-string bass, I'm going to buy a 5-string bass. Maybe that's my instrument. Because I bought guitars and tried to do that, and I can't. So I had it, and then I'm pretty sure it was Peter Thomas had a fucking stack amp. I can't remember who it was. It was so long ago. But I had it, and it had like the fucking 7-band equalizer, so I could down tune everything there, and I'd just sit on that thing and try and do like fieldy fucking Korn bass riffs. Because, with it that down tuned, it just like everything is slap. You fucking finger walk on the strings. It just
So
and
my
just gives you
best
that
friend in
fucking
high
rattle.
school, he plays bass. And he's still one of my very good friends to this day. And he plays bass and was a gigantic. You probably couldn't find a bigger fan of Primus than this guy.
Oh, nice.
So slap was all he had. Every time, like, I would harass him, I got to hear the King of the Hill theme. And he would fucking crush the King of the fucking Hill theme. Like, fuck.
It's so good, man. Bass is
If you can slap the bass, you're good. You're all good in my book.
dude, man. That slap is awesome. The first time I really gained an appreciation for that. Tyson was like, dude, Russell Jackson's coming to play at Pete's. Let's go. And I was like, who the fuck is Russell
Jackson's
Jackson?
rad. He's so good.
Tyson's like, dude, he was BB King's bassist. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, sweet, fuck yeah. Because, when I was like back in the day when Tyson and I were friends, it was like a lot of blues. It's like all we listened to. He really got me cultured into the blues music, like Delta, 12 bar, all that kind of stuff. I was like, oh, fuck. I never realized how like influential that music is into other music until like I started hanging out with Tyson regularly. But he's like, we gotta go. I'm like, cool, sweet, yeah. Show at Pete's, fucking A, why not? Fuck yeah, we'll get some gallons. We'll get fucking messed up. And he goes up there, and I'm just like, okay. Oh man, I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
Like,
and Tyson's like, dude, he's like the best at slap bass. I'm like, the fuck is this? Oh my god, my fucking puny infantile mind has never been exposed to such beautiful rhythms. Such wonderful sounds, such ear-explodingly orgasmic notes. And it's just, yeah, man. That slap bass,
I love it.
Pop and slap. Dude, the fuck, because I never knew what that was watching Seinfeld as a kid.
Yeah,
And when I knew what it was, I was like, oh man.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's a slap bass, man. That's pop and slap. So it's like fucking, you like pull the lighter strings away and you let them slap off the fucking pickups, and it causes that. And then with the lower bass, you kind of hit it off the frets, and so it vibrates. Because you're fucking hitting your hand back and out.
Yeah, you're literally like
You're slapping the bass with your thumb, and
it's
you're popping.
ridiculous. Like it's
Slap and
ridiculous.
pop. It's so fucking cool. And watching guys who are really good at it, you check it out on YouTube, like people playing 11-string basses, and they're doing like full songs, and you can see them that they're like moving their hand up in this way, and the other one is just a blur moving up and down the fucking pickups. It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
That's crazy, man.
There's what that shit. Like Fieldy, I didn't realize he downtuned, so he's not like he's playing like this, but he's not playing like this. You know, he's not playing with tight strings going like. Boom, ba-dum.
Yeah, no, he very much. Yeah, it's like I think of like an old wrestling ring when I think of like feel these strings, like just loose.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I love that sound. I love that sound. I love the feel of it too. And he plays it classically.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that,
he fucking does.
Yeah,
He
that,
fucking
that
holds that
straight up
shit
and down.
like-
That is because you can get the most reach on your frets. As somebody who's not musical, for sure, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Is that how that's how you get like the proper sound in the
Classical guitars like finger pickers and stuff. They play on like an island strings and use all their fingers on both hands because they're fucking insanely talented.
Yeah.
They usually rest the inside of the body of the guitar on their left so that it can be up. Because this way you have more reach and control than you do this way.
Yeah, that makes
Like
sense.
you can just kind of play. That's why classical instruments are played that way. Well, that's probably why classical guitar is played that way. Probably not why classical instruments are played that way. 1200s. They're just like, yes, this new Mozart piece is amazing, but I'm pretty sure we'd have better reach if we turned our guitars like this.
Well, what do you think, boys?
I think it's been a pretty good episode.
yeah, I think it's been pretty good. We didn't get to everything, but you know what? Fuck you guys. Sometimes we don't get to everything.
Going, we just kind of let the train go and
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Though you know, it is getting near Halloween, and we should kind of touch on that because I don't know about you cats, but this is the only holiday that I think we should have time off for. I'm kind of choked about the COVID spike because I had plans not to go to a Halloween party because fuck that noise, especially in this health climate. But I was gonna go with my good friend Eric and his young boy. And my good friend Tyson and my little godson Bruce, and I was gonna dress up in a costume that I've had for far too long.
Awesome.
But alas, that's not going to happen because the fucking COVID spike. 100%.
yeah.
You don't want to go knocking on doors. I get it.
Yeah, the wife.
that's
You
what
know,
you-
and
that's
it's
what you
surprising me. It's usually me shutting that shit down. The wife was like, nope.
No,
not
fuck
happening.
that. Fuck that.
Oh,
so
it was Katie that shut it down.
Oh, yeah, fuck
let's get into a bit of Halloween talk because we'll have more next week, I'm sure. In fact, we should kind of have a Halloween-based episode next week.
Yeah, we should
So
do that
let's
for sure.
let's talk
so
about
let's
our
maybe
fucking, you know.
let's so do you have so I guess besides Guar, fave Halloween kind of style acts because I've seen Alice Cooper live.
Welcome to My Nightmare would be an album that is reminiscent of the Halloween.
Yeah, and I mean if you're not gonna like jam out to like the Rocky Horror soundtrack.
Yeah, well, you're a monster if you don't, because that is one of the greatest soundtracks. This is one of the greatest musicals. Period.
So fave Halloween act
Probably
like Halloween style, like a Rob Zombie
I'd say Rob Zombie.
yeah, you like Rob
I
Zombie
like Rob Zombie a lot.
because of Edge.
No, because of
Yeah.
Rob Zombie.
Yeah,
What does Edge have to do with Rob Zombie?
Edge used to come out to Rob Zombie.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Well, which one was it?
Okay, I was like wondering what
It
Edge
was
you were
like-
talking. Wrestling Edge. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
wrestling Edge.
I
No,
was
not
like,
you two
what's-
Edge.
why are we talking about the Edge here? We're talking about Rob Zombie.
Maybe
I really like Rob Zombie.
Yes, I greatly appreciate his, especially when he was with those group of. I can't do an Irish accent.
white-
The
the
Edge is
white-
Irish, isn't he? I was doing an English.
There it is, White Zombie. It's good. It's good.
He's a fucking. But I'm not even gonna try.
I can't. I'm sorry. We're, because we do have listeners in Ireland, and we're gonna.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
We're gonna
We're
apologize.
in 9 countries now.
I feel like
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
the
that's
Irish
pretty
listeners, and I
friggin'
do
rad.
apologize. Even if I don't know you, I do apologize.
They're probably drunker than we are now, so they're not
Probably
gonna
true.
remember
Oh
that
yeah.
shit.
I don't know, man. I've had quite a bit of whiskey.
What's your favorite Halloween style musical acts?
So I always love like I love listening to Guar around now. Like I don't know what it like just the season just makes me, it just heightens my sense of Guar. The last 3 days I've been like pumping Guar into my ears on my walk to work because it's dark and it's cold. And actually almost got gored by an elk. Fucking on my way to work on Wednesday, fucking. But yeah, no, and Guar was playing, so it would have been apropos. Like I would have got gored, the blood would have spewed everywhere. And
Absolutely, man. If you're not
fucking-
covered in blood or semen, did you actually Halloween?
The one artist I would say that I like better than Rob Zombie for Halloween is John Carpenter.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does his own soundtracks.
does it
All
really?
his own, all his movies
Yeah.
are so good.
So he's Freddy.
Yeah, he's Halloween.
Halloween.
Michael Myers. Yeah, he's Halloween.
See, I never liked Halloween
What?
because he's just fucking. How do you not get away from him?
How do
Just
you
walking.
How do you not get away from Jason or Freddy? Or
Because
any of
Jason
the other
pops
ones?
up out of fucking
No,
nowhere.
He fucking doesn't.
Michael Myers is like
Lumbers around in
he's
his big
lumbering
stupid
around.
So is Jason.
No, Jason. No, I've seen Jason kill people when they were
Okay, but Jason.
touch a nerve.
Sid, get him.
Friday the 13th, episode 7.
Okay.
Cyborg Jason.
No, Cyborg.
Okay, so
Wasn't
like
that 10?
that was okay. No, 7.
Jason X
Jason
or whatever.
X.
So 7, he also beat a woman to death with her friend in a sleeping bag.
That's not cool.
It's amazing.
No, it is
It's
amazing. It is
amazing.
awesome. Wait, what? Sorry, I was looking
No,
up so
I'm
I could.
thinking of like Jason. Friday was it part?
What, the part 1 where it's not even Jason Voorhees, but Kevin Bacon's
Nope.
in that movie, and he gets an arrow through the chest while
He
he's in a
does.
bunk.
No, fucking. It's like 4, and like the two people are fucking in the tent, and she's like literally on top of him, like riding this
And her
dude.
fake plastic takes her bad.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, like the fucking like the
okay.
roadside.
That was
piece
also,
and
that was
it
also in,
splits
like,
her.
the-
that
in
was the Friday the
remake.
13th remake.
Yeah, the remake.
That was the remake.
Is it a remake?
Yeah, dude, that movie was so full of amazing tits.
Dude, he spent like 5 minutes.
It's like half that movie is tits, and the other half is like the fucking Asian stoner getting killed. Because I think that's the only one where he got sneaked up on. Because he goes, "Oh fuck, bro, there's a noise out there," and then like douchey McFuck cunt, like the fucking blonde hair asshole that they're staying at their fucking $1 million Lake Edith cabin. You know, he's like, yeah, my girlfriend's gone with that fucking douchey with long hair. Oh, these tits are fucking amazing.
so
And then the
amazing.
Asian
Oh
dude's
my
like,
God.
I'm stoned. There was a noise out there. I'm gonna go check it out. And then he's the only fucking like classic 80s slasher kill in the whole thing because he's not fucking. He's actually kind of scared. And he's wandering around in a dark place by himself when he shouldn't have separated from the group.
Yeah.
He's the only classic kill in that whole film. But like, man, the tits in that movie are great.
They're fantastic.
Yeah,
I've got that movie. I don't know how I got it, but I have it. But I have like the classic 1 to 7 on Blu-ray
Nice.
because it wasn't even last year. It was around Christmas time. That there was a heap of sales on fucking horror flick combos. So I got Leprechaun on Blu-ray, all the movies.
Jesus.
I've got all the fucking Freddy Krueger movies on Blu-ray. I got all the fucking the Jason Voorhees movies. The only problem is the Halloween movies were like $120, and I'm like, I don't think they're that good.
What?
Like John Carpenter's
For all of them. For all of them.
for all of them up to H2O, I think, which came out in like 2012.
H2 was like.
That was when
2000.
Jamie Lee Curtis
Yeah.
came back,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that fucking awesome black chick.
Yeah.
That was also in Urban Legends, I believe.
Yeah.
That was just like, ain't no business going down in my school because she's the security guard. And she's just like that stereotypical like late 90s, early 2000s, like strong, independent black woman
Yeah.
character.
No.
Fuck, man.
Uh-oh.
It kind of bothers me that we're never going to see a character like that again because it's going to be racial appropriation or fucking some sort of racial stab, which is kind of shitty because those characters are fucking awesome.
They are awesome because they're strong female characters.
Exactly.
Block that shit.
Exactly. Just because they're stereotypical in one way, it's like, I don't know, man. That kind of the social justice warrior thing is like negating a lot of awesome stuff that, albeit was probably bore from that. Like, there's a lot of things that are bore from blaxploitation that are funny now. But they're funny now because it's acceptable because the people who make that shit are making money and they're black creators who are, doing that. But I don't know, man. When I was watching those movies as a kid, I never saw it as racist because I was just like, holy fuck. This chick's going like, fuck you, killer motherfucker. I'm going to fucking step in here and do this shit. I don't give a fuck how she does it.
So what if she says, I'd say the same thing. But, alas.
But I digress.
Anyways, folks.
So you know what? Yeah, no, but wait.
No, this was we're done here. Cut.
All right.
No.
I should shut up. I have had a lot of rye. But like Halloween albums, there's the soundtrack from Sinister.
That's really good too.
Right?
Or
Just
it Follows is a really good one too.
It Follows is good. It's good. For like musical, I'd say one album that has been haunting me since I was a child and listening to it on my my great grandpa's old my great grandpa's old Telefunken was "Welcome to My Nightmare" by Alice Cooper. Start to finish, that album is awesome. It's got Vincent Price in it for that Black Widow.
Nice.
Pardon me. But there's like leaping lepidopterans. Oh, please don't touch the displays, little boy. And now, leading into our next exhibit, the spiders. And he goes off, and it's just so good. Yeah. It is like it's horror inspired. The theme of that album is horror in all senses and in all ideas of the word, because that song goes from personal fears, from child abuse to fucking spousal abuse. It goes to all these stages of things that are just supposed to be discomforting, from spiders trying to kill you, from your you wake up and your hands are bloody and you killed your fucking spouse, to a woman living in horrible abuse situations. Like that whole album, when he starts it and it's just that, welcome to my nightmare. I think you're gonna like it.
Alice Cooper's underrated.
It's beautiful.
Really good.
It's beautiful.
He's really fucking
So
good.
He is an artist, and to say like a more modern representation of that would 100% be Rob Zombie. I never had the chance to see the Gruesome Twosome, but I remember it was about it was in 2012 where I went to Chicago with an ex-girlfriend, an ex at the time. Just so she remained a really good friend for a long time as well. She went to Chicago with me to see Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie together on my birthday. And it was on the eve of my birthday that I got to see that and meet Marilyn Manson. It was an amazing experience. But I remember Rob Zombie coming out and just being like, well, it's October, so we're going to do away with all that other fucking bullshit that I do, and it's going to be a fucking Rob Zombie Halloween. And it was nice. Living Dead Girl and all that good shit. Nice. And I think probably the only modern musical act now would be Rob Zombie that embraces that Halloween spirit so thoroughly and so well. Like, you can see it in the films he makes. You can see it in the remake of the Halloween films. You can see it in everything. Like, that dude's cinema collection is probably off the wall amazing.
Absolutely, yeah.
I assume there's a lot of weird Japanese shit.
Oh, for sure, man. Japanese
but
horror is so good.
Man, the movies he made with Sid Haig.
Yeah, Rob Zombie. pretty much takes it.
Yeah.
Along with Alice Cooper. I mean, I love that Alice Cooper vibe. I love it. But he can go kind of poppy, flashy.
Yeah, 100%. $1 billion babies and stuff like
Yeah. Fucking schools out and shit like that. Like he'll,
yeah,
you
but
know.
so does Rob Zombie.
Yeah,
so does
Zombie.
Rob
Yeah,
Zombie
like-
with his like fucking educated horses, that fucking American music, American-made music to strip by. That's all fucking just raunchy, hard fucking.
Friggin' Brick House. Brick House is like
Yeah.
a remake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that Lionel Richie redo.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
That's a really good.
But then he's got shit like Pussy Liquor and whatnot, which is just fucking
Yeah.
awesome evil kind of sounding shit.
Absolutely.
Oh man, yeah. When I saw that show in Chicago, fucking Sid, what does he call himself? Sid Six. I feel like he calls himself Sid something point something, and I want to say 6.7, but I recently watched Virtuosity, so I think I'm just thinking of Russell Crowe. But Sid, whatever, from Slipknot opened up. It was supposed to be Jonathan Davis as J Devil doing the DJ shit. But that dude, fucking Sid from Slipknot, makes some pretty thrashy fucking evil tunes too. Because it was all fucking speed thrash, fucking hard style electro. And it was just the images of like anime chicks getting fucked and maggots eating corpses and all sorts of weird shit. And I was sitting there drinking my $30 beer in Chicago going, well, I don't need this anymore. Fuck it. But, yeah. Halloween's an amazing, magical, and wonderful time. It is the best holiday of the season.
It is.
It is the only one
It's
that
nice.
actually
It's a
deserves
good holiday.
worship
It
and
is.
praise.
Fuck yeah.
It's a shame that we don't get a week off for Halloween to design costumes and make a point of going out and assuming these characters, because in the past I've had a great time of really getting into character.
Well, we'll certainly have more Halloween
Yeah,
next
I don't know.
week on the 30th. You know,
Next week we'll
Absolutely,
probably
100%.
kicking it
More
off.
Halloween goodies for you guys.
Some goodies.
Yeah, we'll
some
have some
tricks
treats
and
for you
treats.
for sure. We'll talk about tricks and treats and our favorite things.
We're gonna talk about our favorite confectionaries,
Oh my God,
and we're
right?
just gonna do it.
It's going to be like
God.
White Wine and Murder or whatever that show is. It's going to be fabulous. So I hope you guys stick around, right? It's going to be good.
So the next question is, who's doing Tyson's outro?
As someone who's had his outro done so many times,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
I
gonna
don't
be
want to
epic,
do it
Phil.
because I might be mean.
Oh boy. Well, you know, we can always jot down numbers.
Isn't he kind of mean when he does it for you?
Nah.
Yeah, but he's not wrong. And the thing is, I'll probably be wrong.
Okay, that's-
Because I'm mean in a different way.
Well,
I mean that I think it's funny and most people don't.
You don't say.
It's different with us.
On that note, I'm at Eric Double underscore 83, and I got it right twice this week. So fuck you.
And I'm at Skweeed. That's KW and I have drank like a lot of rye. So I hope my flubs are acceptable from y'all.
And I am at Money Wheels. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can follow our Wheels Blues podcast page, and you know the website. I'm not going to spell it out for you or say it. It's a long ass fucking website, and none of us wrote it down. I apologize, but you know how to find it. Go find the website, buy our merch, and tune in to next week when we have lots of Halloween goodies for you.
Yeah.
Well, just to let me tell you something. I'm at Tin Can Blues. And you should know our website by now. It's www.http://wix.wxti.74 macho /142, and that's how you can find our thing. And I just want to say that the Oilers and Oilers and Oilers and
Gretzky,
I'm just kidding.
Gretzky,
Gotta get closer here. So I got my Charles Loud amplifier on here. Here we go. Okay. And I just want to say, like, Mark Messier sucks and Mike Smith is a piece of shit. And fire whatever the fuck I want fired. Ken Holland. Fire Ken Holland.
Solid, yeah.
Yeah, and the Oilers made no good signing trades, and even though I'm with my wife and kids, I just would rather be here yelling about the Oilers. And
That might be true.
So I'm at Tin Can Blues, and this has been the Wheels Woo podcast, episode 36. And doop 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 doop. I want to kill people. Doop doop doop.
Rad.
Fucking. Oh, we're rocking and rolling.
Yeah, I figured might as well.
Rocking and rolling. Yeah. Test. Am I coming in good on you? Yeah.
Yeah. I just made eye contact with him in the bathroom. That was special.
You see his mom roasted him on Facebook.
No.
That mustache pic that I put up, and then he put up
Oh yeah.
the one of him, and then his mom's like, "You look like you're pinching out a loaf. Love you though." and then somebody said that his mustache looked like a jizz catcher. And then, there was a guy who maybe, I don't know if he's like an uncle or something, was like, "Hey, what gives? Like, your friend says your mustache is a jizz catcher, and your mom tells you you're pinching a loaf, and you only respond to your mom? What the hell?" Or it's like, you let the jizz comment go like unnoticed. Fuck, I thought that was funny.
Oh man, I try to avoid the social medias, but damn, I miss out on some good stuff.
There's some good shit on there, man. Hey, you just got to exercise you just got to do this. Flick it up. I don't listen to people's bullshit anymore. Oh, man. I was just saying, your mom fucking stole it, with that. And then, who was it that made that other comment? Oh, okay. Well, go, geez.